I went to a new restaurant called Karma. There's no menu, you just get what you deserve. Hi, welcome to Pictures, Notes and Words. I'm Hedgy, and this is ORDEN OGAN. It's a song called, he says, looking it up, In the Dawn of the AI. And props to ORDEN OGAN for not going with the dark, heavy metal album cover. They got, I mean, look, it's literally a cyborg with a top hat and a cane in white. Talk about genre defying. I've done ORDEN OGAN before. I had no idea who they were when I first did a song called Gunman, and that was back in, I've just looked it up, that was back at the end of December in 2017. So that makes it one of the first things I did, because I started this channel literally on December the 14th, 2017. So yeah, literally 2 weeks later, within 2 weeks of the start of this channel, I did ORDEN OGAN's Gunman, and I assume somebody recommended them because I had never heard of them. And Gunman is such a good song. It's just a great heavy metal song to sing along to and enjoy. If you've not heard it, go and find it. No, you don't have to find it on my channel if you want to know what I thought, but just go and find it. Just go and find it on YouTube or whatever. And then a couple of months later, I guess, because I liked it so much, I did one called Fever, which I don't remember. It's funny that, isn't it? I remember the first one really clearly. Don't really remember Fever. I probably would if I watched it. But anyway, here we are, bang up to date, 2020. And they've got a new album, Final Days. Now, you've got time to save up for this because it's not out until the 13th of November. So this is way in advance, isn't it? You've got plenty of time. And they're planning a tour next April. Let's hope that it can actually happen, but you will have to be mostly in Germany to go and see them. Belgium, France, and a couple of other places, but like a day here and a day there, probably at festivals, but mostly they're touring Germany next year. Anyway, that's enough. So yes, what I've heard of ORDEN OGAN, from what I can remember, I really liked. So this popped up in my YouTube recommends. So here we are, basically. Let's give it a go. I don't know, I've got a funny feeling this might get blocked on YouTube. I don't know why, I've just got this feeling in my water. Hopefully not. If you're watching this, clearly I was wrong. Let's just get on with it. I feel a bit like I've gone back in time. You know, when we were in the 80s and somewhere into the 90s when everything was about how the robots were going to take over and kill the human race. This just has that feeling. It has the look of something from that era, and the whole subject and everything about it, but with 2020 production, which, I mean, that's literally wish fulfillment for some people, that they hanker back to those days of metal, and but they put on there, you know, they think, oh yeah, I remember that was really good, and they put it on and it sounds a bit muddy because 1983 production or something, and they think, oh, I wonder what this would sound like if you recorded it now. Ta-da! And it's great, and I really like this sort of thing. I like all me death metal, I like all of that, but I quite like driving along singing my head off to stuff, and this is perfect for it. It just encapsulates that feeling of it's just metal enough, you know, to take it away from being like rock radio. I mean, it's still pretty radio friendly, let's face it, or at least metal radio friendly, but it's metal enough that I could listen to it on its own and have a good sing along. I really like it. I like the way it's, I like the production, I like the way it's, I really like the production because it, like I just said, it's like wish fulfillment for an older style of music, shall we say. But I like the melodies, and obviously it's well played. These people have been going for a long time, ORDEN OGAN. And not that I know much more about them than I did before, but I've at least become more aware of them. So I can understand a lot of people who say, no, it's not. It's just not hard-edged enough, it's not death metal-y enough, or whatever, but that's metal, isn't it? The 10,000 genres of metal, as I like to say. So as you can see, they're not bothered about convention anyway. Look, Cyborg in a top hat with a cane. Is it a cane? Oh, it's not a cane. I thought he had a cane, but he doesn't. It's just a trick of the. He's actually got a hand and a ball floating. So forget the cane thing. But still, he's still got that's definitely a top hat, and it's all in white and shiny and all of that sort of thing. It's like the opposite to a metal album cover, isn't it? So yeah, I like it. It's kind of, that's in a strange way. It's kind of like cheers me up hearing something like that, where you can just surrender yourself to it, you know. It's got that, it's slightly cheesy, but in a really good way. And I didn't really want to say that because it sounds like I'm knocking it too much, which is not what I'm trying to do. But it's just got that old school. It's like polished up old school metal. Does this make sense? That's how I feel anyway. And I know they're pretty popular, so I'm sure some people will be along to tell me how right I am. Maybe. Anyway, let me know what you think. ORDEN OGAN, In the Dawn of the AI, from this album, Final Days, which, like I say, it's not out till the middle of November, so you've definitely got plenty of time to save up your euros for it. Okay, let me know what you think as ever. See you soon, as ever. Goodbye, as ever.